Yes, sir. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Let me put this right here. Yes, happy Friday. Beautiful morning. The birds are actually singing already. I kid you not, I get excited. I cannot wait for each morning to start. I get to meditate, do yoga. I mean, you name it, I just get to do it all in the morning. Get my mind right, stay focused, and a lot of prayers. However you want to look at it. Energy is right there. And I don't know how many miles I'm going to do today, because I've actually been trying to do 3 marathons a week. So I've been doing let me do this real quick. I've been doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, I've been running 3 marathons a week. Yeah, hopefully I can't wait to be able to do it every day, should I say. You know, so that's what I'm hoping for now. What is wrong with my... Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for now, to be able to do this thing. I mean, I want to go on that streak like for straight 30 days, just run 26 miles is my goal. So I'm going to see how that goes. Wow, I can't even get into this thing. So that's what it is about right now. Trying to see if I can actually get to that stage where I can actually do 26 miles for straight 3 to 2 months or so. The birds are out. Look at that beautiful daylight coming out. I've got my light on. Let me see my own face right here. Good morning, good morning. Beautiful Friday. Time of healing. So today, actually, yeah, I'm just going to do 26 today. That's it. That's what the goal is, but I'll see. It just depends. So I'm on the 3 marathons a week stroll. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It will be actually a good challenge. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's what I want to do, really. So this beautiful morning, as the daylight comes out, just embracing the whole noise of the birds and hearing these birds just singing their song is absolutely amazing. How they do it, absolutely amazing. So this morning, out again as usual. It's really funny. The more yoga I do, the more I can feel the movement in my spine. By the way, I'm up to 25 push-ups now. I'm like, oh man, 25 push-ups. So I've been doing like 4 to 5 sets of 25 push-ups in the morning. I think this morning I got up to about 300. So, and by the time I realize it, I run out, because I've been doing yoga too. So I've been trying to come out like 6 a.m. or 5:30, And this morning I actually got up around 2 o'clock. I went back to 2 o'clock instead of the 2:22. I truly need to be spiritually grounded even more. So I've been up since about 2 o'clock. So wow, that's really funny. Yep, took 4 hours of preparation. 4 hours of preparation, that's what this thing takes. So I'm gonna do a quick 26 today. And hopefully 26 today. I'm just gonna see. I'm just throwing it up in the air as I begin this challenging spiritual form that I'm practicing. All excited. Birds are making that noise. I like the way the daylight is actually breaking. And this morning, I don't even know what I'm actually thinking of at the moment. Except, just pay attention more to this, to the birds, the noises, the music, and coming out every day. It's been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I was sort of looking at how many miles I've run the last 14 days. Did you say 200 miles? Is it 14 days or whatever it is? I got to calculate. I'm still waiting for my new shoes, from the universe. I need some new shoes because I truly just am amazed with all this many strolls that I get to do. I'm really amazed and grateful, and I truly want to make an impact. The whole thing with yoga, meditation, doing calisthenics, absolutely just blew me away. It's really funny, and I begin to realize that what is wrong with a lot of people when they say they want to run, it doesn't matter who you are, is the whole idea of push-ups on your yoga mat. Even most of the yogis don't do push-ups enough. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what guru that I read, and I see these guys pulling a car, and I'm thinking, nah. And he said, your strength depends on how many push-ups you do in the morning. And I absolutely can't believe it. I've been religiously hectic into it. And 25 push-ups for now. Then I'm going to let it be known when I do 100. And I mean those push-ups, and I mean you're doing them slow. Controlling the stomach. Because if I do them faster, I'll probably do more. But to do them slow and breathe at the same time. And you can hear that spine every morning like a snake popping. Cha, cha. Because that's where that energy is. That chi is right there. That God within. Absolutely amazed how these things are connected to the brain. My beautiful friend, Chris O'Brien, chiropractor. I want to say thank you for your help also. You've been a wonderful being. My Uncle Barry, it was good seeing you 2 days ago. My Uncle Barry went and surprised me and just brought me all these things, and I'm sitting down there thinking, oh, what the biscuit? But yes, to my Uncle Barry, happy Friday. It was good seeing you, because once in a while we got to start finding that time to connect with people. Just sit down. It isn't about how much you have or whatever it is like that. It's just to catch up and talk to people. And I think that's what we don't do a lot of here. We have replaced that culture with something else. Many will blame the social media. I don't think it's the social media. I think in everything that is being created in this world, there's a good and a bad side to it. So it's all about balance. So to just sit down here, because I heard people talk about that, social media. And a lot of time, most people that say, I don't like the social media, yada, is due to some form of depression. Majority of the people. So they can scream and say, no, it's not this, no. Most of the time, when people are going through depression, they blame it on the social media, say, yes, the social media, so I'm going to get off it. And a lot of time it's because they are depressed. They're battling with something in their own head. Because that same people, when they fall sick, they will ask Google for directions. So, they do all that. So it's just a conflict of interest. Like I like this neighborhood right here. It's going to be my house one day. I like sending things like that out to the universe. So it's just me out here, just enjoying this beautiful stroll. And it is time to really invent yoga and push-ups into the running wall, because I see a lot of people get so much injuries, and it is because you are not doing your push-ups and your yoga. If you want to be injury free for more, because another thing that is going on right now is running is becoming more of like our new traditional connection, because running is bringing us all together, unlike the old ways that separate us. Going out there to run, doing all these things, is beginning to bring people really, really together. And for some of us, we have done the research for you. I've done the research over and over, and I'm saying, if you are a runner and you are not doing 50 push-ups to 100 push-ups a day with your yoga, your back is gonna ache. And because most of all our muscles, all the things that stretches us, it all started from the spine. There's a reason why these Hindus talked about the spine, even though in every tradition they've talked about the spine, the importance of it, what it can do to the brain. The spine is where it is at. And a lot of time when our spine is not connected to our brain, it kind of dysfunctions. A lot of people, just because they can think straight, the fact that the spine is not connected to the brain, it just brings a lot of trouble. And that's why it's very important to study yoga. Look at yoga. Yoga is human being. It has nothing to do with any traditional belief. Yoga heals. Yeah. If you breathe deeply into your body, you can get rid of any disease in your body, period. The only thing is, it takes practice, and I mean hours of discipline. It is not something that you do just to look cute. But when you truly do those things, like the stretching, the meditation, the push-ups, a lot of people always talk about, human beings, I think we're designed to do more than 500 push-ups a day. But a lot of people always talk about, I don't have the upper strength. Yes, that's been died. That's why when I look at the Shaolin monks, what they have to do to their body to build their spine, that's how you get spiritually connected to your higher self. Our culture here, including in Africa, we like to talk about spirituality. We do a great marketing, but in order to actually open that side of your brain that many of the prophets have talked about, you gotta open it from the spine. The story of Samson in the Bible, because I'm gonna quote different things, it looks wonderful. How his hair, was his power. But it never said in order for Samson to be able to do those things, he might have done push-ups every day. They never say that. Because I can tell you one thing, he's not sitting around every day and eating chicken and burgers and overeating for him to have that strength. Now that is common sense. So when you look at the whole story of Samson, he has to have done something. And I'm saying this because of the language that most of us understood. For many who don't like to dabble outside of their religion, we got you. I understand. Me, I have my own religion, me. So I pick from everybody. All the ideologies of the brain, from philosophy, you name it, I just pick up it all. And it just makes me connected to just that one higher self. So, like I was saying, the whole story about Samson, absolutely amazing. absolutely wonderful. But he never said he was sitting around eating chicken and overeating chocolate. That's why he was able to push houses down and have all the strength. Because for him to be able to do all these wonderful things, he has to have done some type of training. Yes, he has to. And those are the stories that we never questioned. We just accepted it and just think, okay, that's it. Yeah, Shamsi. But the truth is, he has to have done some exercise. He has to have eaten a certain way to give him the strength that he needed. So basically, your spiritual enlightenment comes from health. When you become healthy, and let's just say I like some of the Islamic philosophy too, because when you have too much food on top of your belly, it is very hard for you to understand your higher self. Your belly is a powerful thing. So the more food we have on top of it, the harder it is to communicate. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but it's just that time we got to start enlightening one another and share all these things, because most of the ideologies that we have around us right now is called people control. But we got to open up our minds, because the more, because it really cracks me up how a lot of people claim to be religious, but the moment they face hard times, they just crumble. And they replace their spiritual beliefs for alcohol and drugs. And it's just that one of those things. Drugs has done a lot of things to us in our culture, but yet we ignore it. We act like it doesn't even matter. But yet we will judge an African traditionalist, people of Oriental religion who doesn't practice what we talk about, how they're going to hell or how they're going to this. But yet, each and every day in our household, drug has taken over families and alcohol, and people are raping their sisters, raping their brothers. But yet we never want to talk about it. We're so afraid of those things to talk about it. And I think it's time that we all take that responsibility. I, for one, I'm doing it in a sense because my voice might not be heard as much, but I think what is making it so unique is the fact that when I'm just out here running, I come up with all these topics in my head, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. How are we going to deal with it? And especially during this time, we gotta learn how to meditate. There's nothing wrong with our culture, our society. The only thing that is wrong with it is we don't have time to sit for self and meditate, period. All this bull biscuit, nah. I was talking to a gentleman the other day, and he sat in front of me and blamed the American system. Yeah, American system this, it creates worries, it creates this. So I'm looking at this mother cowboy like, you know what? That's the same thing that they say about Africa. The truth is not the American system. It is you. That is, because there's certain rules that man can set that can never affect your subconscious mind. It doesn't matter how much book he wrote, how much pen he put into paper. Certain rules cannot control your subconscious mind. So when I hear people talk about, yeah, the American culture, this is that, because we've all been fooled, you believe in that biscuit, that, yeah, American, no, it's a bunch of biscuit. And I'm saying that, I'm not even an American. So, and to say the same thing when I hear people talk about Africa, oh, la, 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 especially in Nigeria, they talk bad about it so much that Nigeria is just a beautiful place like any other country. But being the fact that being for the fact that the people only have sick mind, they make it look like it's a bad place. I always say these things about Nigerian being scammers, and they talk so much negativity about being a Nigerian. And for me, I'm proud of my Nigerian tradition, culture, because I get judged a lot for it. And at the same time, I'm looking at it, I'm like, people literally think when they hear the word Nigerian, they know me. You don't know who the biscuit I am. I'm just like you, brothers and sisters. So, and those are the things that, yeah, I can talk about on my running. You know, this is just how we gotta get to know one another, all those judgments. Yeah. I remember when I first started dating my son's mom, the first thing that was being told into her head, hey, them African boys, they have 20 wives. I'm like, dude, I came from that type of family. So when you came from a family where your parents had 10, 15 wives, you literally know right from wrong. Because the only reason why it's still exciting for a lot of people to do is because they were not born into it. I was raised into it. My grandfathers have many wives. So seeing that growing up, it's like, oh, this is just too much headache. I can't handle this. So, and it just depends. And emotions too. So it's like, yeah. So, and those are the things right there. So when I'm actually talking to everybody, I'm just running my mouth, saying things. And, as I can say, before I get overwhelmed with myself, it is a beautiful day to get out and run and put meditation, push-up into practice. I guarantee you, when you do your push-ups every day on your yoga mat for you straight up here, you will be so amazed how your body looks. And you are running too. Oh my biscuit. So all that things about running, it's just, I don't even know what to say. I'm not an expert. I have to say that I'm learning every day, but man, I have put all my energy into studying this thing. I can tell you what's wrong with runners. I can tell you why most people cannot run a marathon twice a week. It's not because they're not capable. It's because their mind has been shut down. So yes, let me go ahead right here, finish this journey. I like this beautiful dog. Good morning. Have a good day. So go ahead and finish this meditative jog. Let me see this. Ooh, let me slow down. And I'm gonna say happy Friday. That's what I was. I don't even know what I was talking about earlier. So that's what came into my head. And I'm gonna say one love. Have a great weekend.